Okay. Don't have a lot of time left. I mean, a storage. I bought a 1 gigabyte drive. Backup. I actually bought two 1 gigabyte drives. They're only about $50 or $60 on eBay. About $60 shipping, including shipping and 1 gigabyte external SSD. Yeah, not a hard drive.
Hiding with Mama about the bunny.
What bunny?
It's funny.
Oh yeah, there she is. Oh, you fit into the bunny outfit. That was the one you got?
Yeah. The one I was gonna give away.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people in there.
Yeah, they're just walking. Campers. Camping at night at the park. Nothing like it. Okay, so, update. March 31st, last day of the week, of the work week. Last day of the month. Monthly futures and quarterly futures, they all expired already. I think they expire early morning U.S. time. Or at least by noon. I mean, CBOE probably expires a little bit later. Right, like Deribit and the exchange. Ones expire a little earlier. Anyway. Anything to talk about? A few things I'll talk about it. I'll give you the dish. The dish served best cold. That's what they say about revenge, but I can't get angry for that long. You know, revenge, you plan it. I've been angry for short periods where I wanted to like destroy someone's car, burn something down, etc. But then I waited and I got over it. It's an evolutionary advantage. Of course, if your rival is coming in, invading your village, burning down your neighbor's houses, and they're coming for you next, you want to get in there. You want to serve that revenge hot. Can't wait for it to serve it. I mean, you could serve it cold too. Makes for a better movie or plot. But real life, yeah, it doesn't usually happen. I mean, depending on what country you're in. Maybe it happens more often where you need to partake in a little revenge plotting to destroy your enemies, right? Some people have online enemies. They like to get in there. Sure, go ahead and destroy your online enemies. But it's all on blockchain. It's all traceable, so be careful. Shout out to Zoomer for breaking the Amazon private blockchain news. Congrats. And should we go on? Should I do shout outs before I forget? Yeah, I'll give you your shout outs. Jamie talking about leaving his windows down in his car in 2017 and having his laptop on the roof. But it was only cosmetic damage and he covered it up with a bunch of stickers. And Tyroked beat Jezza in the comments. He didn't comment on the last one. Ace Utes, welcome to the comment section. Who else? What else do we have? Oh yeah, Winkstas, good to have you back. Sentinel, Bun Fun. Did I miss one? Did I miss a person? Oh, hope I didn't. Sometimes the short, not a lot of commenters, it's easy to miss one. I think might have had everyone there. Oh well. Oh, Bing, of course, Bing. You back? Probably. Bing was asking about something. Forgot who. So, now back onto the news. Bitcoin. So what happened with my Bitcoin long? Remember I was short, lost 20,000, was down 28. And I was long. So my power went out. Decided to go to the park and do a vlog. I said, this is a sign. I could have connected to my mobile hotspot. Got my computer back online and executed my sell because it was right around my TP of $4,000. That was my goal, basically. I kind of wanted 5, but would have taken 4. Nope, got home and Bitcoin had dipped from 28.35. Oh, poop? It's a big pile. Right now?
Yeah.
Let's wait a few minutes.
I can't hold it.
We're gonna try to hold it. Let's pretend.
Yeah.
So, at 28.35, I got home and my VPN was off, not even the internet. But it wanted me to subscribe to the VPN. That took like 20 minutes to get a payment. They kept denying my credit card, and then eventually I got one that worked. And it's because I was going through Google. Google was denying my credit card for whatever reason, but it worked on directly in the NordVPN VPN, and I had to debate if I wanted the proxy. Ideally, you want a proxy on top of a VPN because proxy is built into your browser, I think, but your VPN is your whole internet, all your traffic, all your apps. So you want your proxy on top of a VPN, but they didn't offer me a proxy. I use Mexico, and I connect to all these exchanges. But anyway, I got the VPN back. So I signed in, Bitcoin was 28.15, and it was hanging out. It clipped like 28.2, but it never went back to 28.3. And I'm like, it's in the range, 28.15, and I'm like, I'll put my stop loss at 29. 27.98. No, yeah, 27.98K. Of course it hit, sold at 27.96 or 95 with slippage on Gate. The thing was traded on Gate. It was only a 200K position. So anyway, I went from positive 4K when my power was out to when my stop loss hit. I was still up 1,500, so still decent being up 1,500. But the issue was I got back in 28, already paid slippage, then at 27.9 stopped out again, got back in again, same price. And at 27.81, I like to put my stop losses right before, just because a lot of slippage going on there, depending on your position size. Some exchanges don't have that type of slippage, but stopped out, and I'm like, oh, I hope that wasn't the bottom. Then it was like 27.8, 27.87. I'm like 28.6, 28.57 or so, 5.6, I don't know. And I'm like, wow, luckily, 27,560. So I'm like, wow, I got saved a bit. I would have lost another $2,000 if I didn't have that stop loss, right? And of course, woke up to 28.6, and then it dipped down to 28.2. Could have popped along there. Now it's back at 28.7 because it's like, yeah, I missed out $4,000 twice, or 4,000 and 5,000, or 4,000 and 6,000. But wow, we got the frogs rolling. I don't think you can see any. They're camouflaged a bit from far away. Plus it's dark. Plus they like to hide if they hear voices, noises. So they are down there. They're up here too, so we won't get any frogs. And this vlog's only going to be about 15 minutes to storage. I'm out of storage. I'm out of backup storage. I like to back up all my vlogs in case YouTube one day deletes my account, or I don't think they'll ever crash because YouTube is owned by Google. They got the two biggest companies, right? What would you do without YouTube and Google? You couldn't survive. Well, they have the other search engines actually, so now you don't need Google, right? Do you need Google anymore? Google Cloud? Not really. They have so many replacement services now. YouTube's pretty cool, right? It would suck without YouTube. What would be the alternatives to YouTube? I mean, they're smaller, but there's no like number two. Bing video. I don't know exactly, but that's why I like corporations. You got the big companies. Everyone uses the same thing. You don't have to. Ooh, tripped over a rock in the grass. You don't have to diversify a bit because everyone just huddles into Netflix. But now we have the big streaming companies, Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus. Is there number 4? Is there a number 4 streaming? I can't think of it. It's just all or nothing for those. Maybe in other countries, of course in China, they have their own huge media services, Weibo, WeChat, all the good ones. For messaging, WhatsApp, that's a pretty big one. Discord, Telegram, the 3 major, then Signal if you want to get deep in the weeds. You get on Signal security. So how'd they get CZ's messages? I don't know. Apparently they got them from other people with spyware. I don't know if they tapped CZ or they infiltrated his private chats, his Binance chats. Oh, I'm a Binance angel working for the NSA or CIA or FBI or DOJ. What was it? The CFTC. Yeah, we're in here. Don't worry, Binance. I'm volunteering for the sake of being a volunteer. I love CZ so much that I'm going to be a Binance angel, right? I know some of you would. Oh, there's Liberty up there. I don't know if you can see her. Just a little camouflage in the darkness. Can you see her? She's always up to something. So that's the Bitcoin news. Many big launches today. Well, the XRP news was supposed to come in, but I forgot the guy's Twitter name, D. Eaton. I got to look at a little more. He's like the official XRP token security guy. He commented on the library credits ruling, I think on January 31st, that said library credits wasn't a security for whatever reason. I didn't get into the weeds of the case, but so they're hoping XRP follows. So XRP what? There's diarrhea there?
Yeah.
Where?
Brock's eating it.
Really? Whose diarrhea?
It's weird because it rained a bunch, right?
Someone pooped there?
Yeah.
Oh, a week later,
Last week.
they're back to eat one of the kids' diarrhea, I guess. Oh yeah, I gotta close this off. So, XRP pre-pumped on the news. Hopefully it would launch today, Friday, by the end of the day, which was 5 p.m. Eastern time, when judges had to go home. But there was no news. XRP did wick from 53 cents, 53 and a half to about 56 and a half, then back down to 53 and a half or so. But the pre-pump over the last week and a half or so was like 37 cents. Maybe lower to, if you count the FUD sell-off on Bitcoin bank run, all the way to 57, crazy. So at least a 50% pump. But last week I think it was like 41 or something. Or on Monday, I don't know. Or maybe actually last week, I think on the 24th. So QLC dipped a little. It's going to bleed out. Usually it bleeds out over the weekend, starting with Thursday. And because it hit like 357, 356. Now it's 273 or so. But it's going to be the rebrand pump. Excess swipe kept going. So originally 26.5, a little stinky bug. 26.5. Yeah, 26.5 cents all the way to, it's like 67 cents now, or it peaked at 67 today. It might be like 65. So incredible rebrand pump. That's why I'm so bullish on QLC. My play for PCI to not be banned by Korean exchanges at DOXA, the Korean digital cryptocurrency regulations regulating body, ruled it wasn't eligible to be reinstated. So it got tossed. So I did lose 70% on PCI. It wicked 84 cents last month, which is pretty crazy, that wick. I was hoping for a scam wick again instead, which is a dump, not a scam dump, but nobody wants it. Being banned by Upbit and BitThumb. I noticed the BitThumb leak works for basically all announcements. It started dumping about 40 minutes before, 30 minutes before. So interesting there. I think if it probably would have giga pumped before if they would have reinstated it. So that was sort of a sign that it was just gonna neck. But still, I held for that 3x. Okay, the big pump today before this, I'm out of space. A ZK Sync. I didn't know. Nobody told me. Hey, you're doing a news vlog every day. Nobody told me. Launched on 3/24, March 24th. The mainnet is finally up. So we had a few meme tokens that of course retraced. The meme tokens really aren't big. They might last a day. On the new chains, everyone tries to pump up the meme tokens, get in. But that's not a huge thing anymore. And also, we're not sure if ZK Sync is going to be huge. It could take a while. Arbitrum took about a year before it exploded. So, actually, really January, it exploded from. So it was launched in like September of 2021, and it took like 16 months or something, maybe a little less, for the volume to just explode. Like, it was big the first 2 months, and then it died. So, like all chains, Doge Chain, another one that died. Shibarium Beta, is that even live? No, I don't think so, but people aren't using it. Like all these mainnet chains people aren't using. So the coin I'm talking about is a GMX clone, but they add new features, so I should say fork, but it's also on different chain. The ZK Sync using SyncSwap Op. They did a pre-sale on March 17th, so about 2 weeks ago, at 15 cents, and now it's trading at 80 cents. So a clear 5x, 5.3x. I think they're all unlocked too. I'm not 100% sure. So obviously GMX is the most popular token on Arbitrum. So any GMX clone on new chains is what you want to buy. Do the pre-sale, do whatever. Get all your eggs in. Don't trade BTC. Don't trade leverage. Don't lose all your money, please. So I want you here. Although it's free to watch these vlogs if you have an internet connection. So keep watching. I think I'm going to run out of space. I'll just talk until I'm out of space. And that's how the cookie crumbles. You lose all your money on leverage. So don't lose your money. And get back in there, man. Comfy's going back. He's leaving Spain today. Goodbye, Comfy. There was a 2-month, holiday or spiritual vacation. Comfy's going back. Tade's coming back. Andrew Tade released from jail, and he's back in his Romanian home under house arrest because they're still investigating the trial. It's the early stages. This could go on for years, a couple of years. So he could be under house arrest for the next 2 years. That means he can't leave the country. He can't leave his house unless it's an emergency, I guess.